was the 1940s. Movies and radio shows were sweeping the nation, showcasing an endless supply of hard-boiled noir detective stories. Among the classics we've come to know and love, some of those stories never got the chance to see the light of day. Until now. Here at the Gershon Historical Entertainment Preservation Group, or GEPEG, we are completely devoted to uncovering and restoring lost media from the past to be enjoyed and appreciated by people today. Through thousands of man-hours and a painstakingly tedious process of digitizing and resynchronizing old analog sound strips frame by frame, we have successfully restored the never-before-listened radio play series simply titled Danny's Spajamas, Private Dick. Without further ado, here's the first episode, The Schmaltese Falcone.
I am pleased to present to you the very first installment in the hard-boiled noir detective series titled after our titillating protagonist, formally and informally known as Danny's Pajamas, Private Dick. Tonight's episode, The Schmaltese Falcone.
It started off just like any other day. Hot, with no chance of justice. The scum of the city reeks through the thin walls of my office. It stinks, all right. Stinks real bad. I also forgot to shower. Yeah, just another day in the city of angels. Or so I thought. Hold on tight, folks. This ain't no cupcake story. You see, it all started when I was on the phone with a potential client. Her 5-year-old boy had just gone missing, and we were negotiating my rate. Look, lady, I don't care if your son is the next Pope of France. If you can't cut the cheese, I can't make the lasagna, capiche?
What are you talking about?
She had no idea what I was talking about. But I needed the money. I needed it bad. I had just received a lovely letter from my landlord, Vinny.
My dearest Danny's Pajamas, I regret to inform you that this is your final notice. You are delinquent on your last 3 months' rent payments, and that's bad. As a result, you will be evicted and or killed as soon as next Monday if you fail to pay the remaining balance in full. It's nothing personal. I just want my fucking money! And I want it fucking now! Yours truly, Vinny.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Are you there?
Yes, I'm still here. Who is this again? I was about to make the deal of a lifetime before the day took an unexpected left turn. It's like I veered off the road to Crazy Town, and AAA doesn't cover you in Crazy Town.
Hello?
But just like that, it hit me like a ton of bricks, mostly in my crotchal region. Whoa. It was like hearing the voice of an angel. I'm gonna have to call you back. I tell her as I hang up the phone. She says something else, but I don't remember.
But what about my son?
There she was. Her dress was as dark as a moonless sky. One of her eyes was covered by her hair, but the other glistened like a pool filled with really, really glistening things, like forks or spoons or something. She also had a great rack. The most beautiful dame I'd ever seen. Schmaltese Falcone.
I'm looking for a Daniel's Pajamas. Are you him?
Well, that depends. Who wants to know?
I do?
All right, fair enough. I am him. But please, call me Danny. Daniel is my birth name. Well, actually, Spencer is my birth name, but I changed it to Daniel, but I go by Danny. Cigarette?
No, I'm okay. I don't smoke.
Suit yourself, dollface. I take a drag of my cigarette. Here, let me grab your things. I carefully place her things in the corner of the room. We both take a seat at my desk.
My name is Schmaltese. Schmaltese Falcone. I have a job for you regarding my husband.
Falcone, huh? As in Tito Falcone, the guy owns the donut shop on 3rd Street?
No. Falcone, as in Maurice Falcone, the guy running for mayor?
Oh, right. I had no idea who she was talking about. Look, lady, I don't know much about politics. It's a dirty game. One I don't normally like to play.
So you're not gonna take my case?
Let me guess. Your hubby started hanging out with the wrong crowd. Accepted some bribes. Bad bribes. Ones he couldn't commit to. If he wins the election, he's got to make a whole lot of promises that's going to ruin a whole lot of lives. And even if he doesn't go through with it, then it's bye-bye birdie to his political career once the word gets out that he was bought out by the mob. And let's not forget the price for his head. He's as good as dead, stuffed with lead before it's even time to get tucked into bed. Am I catching your drift, Schmalty? I take another drag of my cigarette. She had that look in her eye. The same look everyone gives me when they know I'm right.
Not even close. And never call me Schmaltese. I have reason to believe my husband is being unfaithful to me. Last night, for the third night in a row, I found red lipstick on his shirt collar. Now, my husband is a flexible man. Very flexible. But I don't think he'd be inclined to kiss his own collar with bright red lipstick, for that matter. I've always pictured him as more of a burgundy kind of guy.
And you're sure it's not yours, right?
What kind of stupid question is that?
Ah, good one. I accidentally leaned too far in my chair. It hurt. I'm okay. I get up from the floor. She places an envelope on my desk.
Look, my husband is meeting with some potential campaign donors tonight. They'll be at the hoo-ha lounge discussing business. You get me proof of my husband with another woman, and there's another envelope with twice as much in it and your name on it.
Now wait one darn second there, Mrs. Fonderelli. I'm a dick. I'm a dick, all right. A damn good one at that. I'm not some kind of snoop you could just pay to do your dirty work. I have morals, integrity, a code of honor. I open the envelope. There's a shit ton of cash in there. I play cool. Now that's a whole lot of moolah! You know what, Mrs. Falpino? You got yourself a deal.
It's Falcone. Schmaltese Falcone. Like the Maltese Falcon. You get it?
Yeah, I got it. I didn't get it, but it didn't matter. The deal was struck. So began the case of the cheating politician husband guy. It's a working title.
You get paid when I get the pictures. Got that?
Works for me, Mrs. Jehovah.
Oh, don't even bother.
Okay. I ask her one last thing before she goes. What happens if, he doesn't do it?
Do what?
You know. Swap spit, gargle the gravy, do the French tango, suck face, snort face, take the trolley down to 5th Street and go into the grocery store and buy some melons.
He will. I know he will. Goodbye, Mr. Spajamas.
And that was that. I take another drag of my cigarette. God, that burns good. The place was hopping all right. Dozens of people blissfully drinking their night away without the faintest idea of all the corruption and injustice that goes on right in front of their stupid little faces. Maybe that's why they're here in the first place, I thought. To forget how cruel the world was. Or maybe they're just alcoholics. Woo! Either way, I had a job to do. I scanned the room for Mr. Falcone. I spot him sitting with 2 businessmen. I double-check a photo Schmaltese gave me of her husband. It's a match, all right. Bingo. I find a table nearby and post up. I slip on a disguise just in case. Can't be too careful. It was like I was a completely different person. It's amazing what a mustache can do to your face. Especially a fake one. A fake mustache, that is. I overhear their conversation.
So, Mr. Falcone, do we have ourselves a deal?
Oh, we have ourselves a deal, all right. Put it there.
Wonderful, wonderful.
A toast to new beginnings! May the Yoganashis and the Falcone administration prosper for years to come! Bonsai!
Bonsai!
They bonsai and down their drinks. The bastards.
Waitress, sweetheart, cigars in another round. And why don't you and your friends come join us as well? Let's get rowdy!
Come here, baby. Come to Papa.
It was go time. 3 cocktail waitresses sit down at the table, 1 for each crook. I pull out my camera and wipe the lens. Smile for the camera. There he was. A schmo who was weeks away from becoming the most powerful man in the city. All while cheating on the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. What a moron. What a piece of work. Didn't even realize he was being watched. Fucking idiot.
Hey! Is that guy with the obviously fake mustache taking pictures of us? What the?
The impossible happened. I had been found out. I had to think of something. Quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight at the Hoo-Ha Lounge. It is my great honor to present to you tonight's entertainment, the one, the only, Lola Bologna!
It was now or never. If I didn't get out now, then I'd be getting out never. See you later, bye! Excuse me, coming through. Pardon me. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Can you move, please?
Security! Stop that asshole!
Shit! Excuse me, Pilgrim, get the fuck out of the way! I make it out of there as fast as I can. I was almost in the clear when...
Hey! Hey! Stop that mustache! Get out! Come on, get out!
I kick it into high gear and race out of the valet area. Two of the biggest thugs you'd ever seen in your whole life were on my tail. Good thing I was a cross-country champion in high school. I could run for days if I wanted to. I turn the corner into an alleyway and hop into a dumpster. It was smelly.
Hey! Where'd that little fruitcake go?
I think you went that way. Come on, let's go. Even if he's not there, I think there's a good hot dog stand a couple blocks over. Come on, let's check it out.
I popped my head out to make sure the coast was clear. It was. Works every time. I get out of the dumpster gracefully and make my way to the nearest phone booth to ring Schmaltese. The deed was done. I'm okay. I call Schmaltese and tell her the news. I lay down gently for her. Schmaltese, I got the photos. You're right. Your husband. He's porking other ladies. I'm so sorry.
God damn it.
I could tell she was upset. I tell her everything is gonna be okay and that she should meet me in my office in an hour or two for the drop-off. What an idiot, that Falcone. Are you sure you want to see the photos?
Yes. I need to see for myself.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Oh, and one more thing.
What is it?
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Danny.
She called me Danny. I head back towards the nightlife through a different alley. It was easier to catch a cab back there. It was also a few blocks away from the hoo-ha lounge, and those two buffoons must have been miles away by now. I figured I was in the clear.
Hands where I can see them.
Boy, was I wrong. Whoa, look, pal. I hate to disappoint you, but I don't have a whole lot of cash with me right now. Won't do you no good to rob me, you see. Plus, I know karate. The goon's name was Frankie Dino. He's the complete opposite of the kind of guy you'd want to run into when you're in a dark alley.
I don't want your stupid money. Hand over the cameras, Pajamas.
He knew my name. I didn't know if I should be startled or flattered. I proceeded with caution. Suck my chode!
I'm not playing around. Just hand over the camera and no one gets hurt. No one, meaning you. I'm gonna kill you if you don't hand over the camera, is what I'm saying. Look, you have
He wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. He was a moron, is what I mean.
And then I will have the camera, and you will not have the camera, and then both parties will be where they should be. Are you picking up what I'm putting down here?
Jeez, I almost just wanted to give him the camera so he'd shut up.
So hand me the damn camera, okay?
Well, I can't hand over the camera and keep my hands up at the same time.
That's okay. I'll grab it for you.
He reached into my coat pocket. Aren't you gonna buy me a drink first? Fuck you!
Ah!
I karate chopped him in the jugular. I told you I knew karate. Yellow belt. He dropped the pistol. I picked it up and pointed it at him, right in the fucking face. All right, I want answers and I want them now. Who sent you?
This goes way deeper than you know, Spajamas. You're working for the wrong guys. Everything is not as it seems.
You, my answer, didn't question. I mean, yeah, you didn't answer my question. That was a warning shot. Next time, it won't be a warning. Who are you working for?
You don't have the guts to kill me, Spajamas. Murder's not your game.
Who said anything about murder?
My foot! My freaking foot! I only have 2 of those Pajamas!
I shoot him in the foot,
God!
if you
What
couldn't
have you
guess.
done to me?
Look, pal, we can continue to do this the hard way. I prefer it.
Okay. I'll talk.
Tell me what I want to know.
All right. I just said I would tell you. I literally just said, just a second ago, that I would tell you. I mean, you gotta give me some time. I mean, these things take time. I mean, you ask for something, I deliver something. I mean, let's face it. Life isn't always as quick as you want it to be.
Out of nowhere, shots were fired. I look back at Frankie. He was definitely dead. You could tell with all the blood and the bullet holes. I look back up to find a killer. He has his gun pointing right at me. He shoots, but misses. I shoot back, and I miss too. He makes a run for it. He was fast, but I was faster. I make it out of the alleyway, but I lost him. Ah, fuck. It turned out the Falcone photos were a lot more valuable than I thought. For all I knew, Schmaltese was in grave danger. If Frankie knew my name, then I'm sure the man who killed him did too. And that would be very bad. For me. Taxi! Taxi!
Hello, Mr. Spajamas.
Who said that? Ugh. And just like that, I was knocked out cold. Probably a perfect time to go to commercial break anyways. Yeah.
Are you a disgruntled assassin looking to whack a guy by Thursday but got nothing to hit with? Or are you an ex-hitman who just wants a taste of the glory days of whacking a guy? Or are you a wannabe goon or thug that just wants to break into the whacking biz? Well, if you can answer yes to one or more of these questions, then I've got great news for you. Come on down to Sam's Club's Clubhouse / Club Outlet Emporium for all your clubbing needs. We've got big clubs, small clubs, hard clubs, soft clubs, golf clubs, clubs with spikes, clubs with bigger spikes, clubs with gigantic spikes that also have spikes, clubs on fire, metal clubs, rubber clubs, clubs that look like shoes, silver clubs, gold clubs, bronze clubs. Well, we've got lots of clubs, lots and lots of clubs. You get the point.
No, I don't.
Yes, we've got all kinds of clubs here in Sam's Club's Clubhouse / Club Emporium of Clubs and, clubs. So stop in today and join the club of owning a club, located at 123 South Grand Street downtown, right next to the stunning Venetian ballroom.
That's right.
Remember, if it's not a Sam's Club, well, then it's not a club worth clubbing. Please buy our clubs. Please.
It's over. Thank goodness. Oh.